How do you take all of that personal stuff and put it into your job? Because again, if it's not at the best interest for your client or whoever you're serving at the time, if you remove yourself from the equation, then how does that end up in the business world?
Because it's really the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been blessed that I've had people that have stood for me in my growth as an executive. From Andre Harrell to Kevin Liles, Julie Greenwalt, Lyor, Cohen, different people, Kedar, but Kevin Liles in particular, because he's such a spiritual man,
Mm-hmm.
and he's such a giving man, and it's very much my come from, and he runs KWL like that.
Right.
You know, so we don't have the challenges that some managers have because they got to pay their Mercedes
Right.
car note on your commission.
Right.
So please do this $50,000 show. It's at a barn, but
Right.
don't worry about it. It's gonna be dope. And they're like counting that money because they got to
Right.
pay their commission.
Exactly.
We don't have those issues. Of course, we run a business, but so we don't have those. And you know, I wouldn't want Trey to like do nothing that I wouldn't do if I was Trey Songz.
Exactly.
Like I would not want him to do. I wouldn't do it. You know, and it's very much being in service, and it's so much about service, and it's so much about contribution, and I wake up every day and it's a blessing that I get to do this job. I get to do this every day, and someone pays me for it. Get out of here.
Right. Is this really
And
happening
I
right
just
now?
so happen to love the people that I work with. And I go back to Kevin because he's such a man of contribution.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the company that he's built, when you look at the people that we work with, you know, Trey's he is such a guy of contribution. He's a young man who has put out 8 albums, really.
Yeah.
4 of them were free.
Yeah.
That's like contribution. Like, who does that?
Right.
In a time when he could like be like, I'm not giving y'all that music.
And
that's contribution.
And get the money.
And get the money.
money.
Like, so if you look at our kind of universe that we've kind of created, it's very similar.
And I see that, just going back listening to, I listen to Kevin, speak. I listen to you speak, obviously. And I see that it is all about truth and contribution and realness and loyalty and humility. And when you have all of those things, if there's no negative energy in there, then it can only be positive. Yeah. And I love that. And that's my next question actually was going to be about Kevin, and that's how he has influenced you personally and professionally.
I couldn't even, I would do it a disservice trying to find the words. He's a man who is driven by service, who is a visionary, who stands for excellence in life. I believe that how we do one thing in life is pretty much how we do everything.
Exactly.
And I've learned and continue to learn so much because we have a lot of common grounds, and then there's just parts of us that are so different. And I'm grateful every day that I get to learn how to accept those parts of me that I don't like, by being around someone like Kevin who can reflect back to me what works and what doesn't. And that to me is that's worth more than the money he pays me every day.
Wow.
Is to be able to do that.
And see, that's what this whole change for me has been, because I started off very much like you. I wanted to be a singer. I did the modeling thing, and I was like, you know what? I don't think that's it. I think there's more to it than that. And once I removed myself from the, oh, look at me equation, and it was like, well, how about I help somebody else? And through that, I've gotten my light from helping other people. So I appreciate that more than being the person on center stage. Like, I don't get the feeling that I get now, knowing that I'm able to let you tell your story. You know, you're the star right now. It's not about me. That means more to me than anything. So.
Exactly. Giving and receiving is the same thing.
Definitely.
So, when we give, we receive. At least that's how I look at it. And this is a contribution, right? This is your contribution, and that matters. Simple as that. That matters. And you're able to, your journey has gotten you clear about how you want to contribute. Mm-hmm. Right? And listen, being an artist.